Hi, good morning and welcome to another edition of In Morocco with Summer Davis. I've just been in the desert four-wheel driving all morning, and I'm here with our first guest today is Nicholas Perry. We're going to ask him a little bit about his experience. Hi Nick, welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now, tell us a little bit about what you experienced this morning in the back seat.
It was rough. It's like being back at school again. They were just beating me around.
Who was beating you around? Was that the other people in the car?
No, just the car itself.
Oh, what exactly were you doing this morning to be beaten around like that?
Sitting in the back of a four-wheel drive.
Four-wheel driving? That's amazing. Where were you four-wheel driving?
Through the desert.
Through the desert. The desert in
Morocco.
Morocco. Yeah, we're here in Morocco. I already mentioned that. We were in the desert, and I think we were pretty close to Algeria, weren't we, Nick?
I reckon about 18 kilometers.
18 kilometers. Did you feel threatened at all or nervous to be so close to the Algerian border?
Not really. I mean, I've been around, you know.
You've been around. Well, I hear they have shepherds and sheepdogs guarding that border.
Do they?
Yes.
We didn't mention that.
Well, if I had, you might not have spent the night out so close there because those sheepdogs can be quite furious.
Really?
And a shepherd with a cane. We came across a goat herd this morning, and if a shepherd was anything like him, I don't want to come across him in the Algerian desert.
Shepherds don't worry me so much, but I heard this one girl was once humped by a goat.
Oh,
and
was that in Morocco?
That's what I heard. And so I really didn't want to.
Did she come out alive?
We're not sure. We think she had a goat baby.
Is
though.
she still with the goat?
I'm not sure how it ended.
So she had one of those,
I think the goat left and went to Algeria. The poor girl is now stuck in Morocco with a goat baby.
A goat baby. Is
Yeah.
he sort of like out of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? He just walks on goat legs, but
with a human head. Yeah.
with a human head.
Minotaur, yeah.
And a fawn. That's exactly the word. Thank you from the back. Thank you from the prompter for that word, fawn. Okay.
Put the sign up next time.
Yeah, a fawn. Now, did you bring someone else with you? Who's that back there? As a matter of fact, welcome to the show, Diana.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, great, thanks. Diana, why don't you tell us a little bit about what your sleeping experience was last night?
Oh, it was great. I slept really well. I had a little slit in the tent next to me to get a bit of fresh air.
Very good.
And during the night it started to be fresh sand.
Oh, fresh sand does wonders for your skin, I hear.
know.
Tell me about
I
that.
touched my face in the middle of the night and it was just... Oh.
So this is what we could maybe sell on the trip as a sand pack.
Well, exactly. I'm sure it's had a really good abrasive effect. My skin feels so soft this morning.
Well, Diana, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing on the show. Do we have anyone else that wants to chip in and tell us a little bit about our other form of transport? How about you, Deb?
Oh, that would be the Camels. C-A-M-E-L in Morocco.
Oh, I hear they're very comfortable. Is that so?
Well, yes, but there were a few knobs that were bruised, I understand.
Camel knobs?
No, boy knob.
Oh dear, bruised knobs. Well, there's nothing like a heartthrob with a bruised knob. That's all I can say. Is that all you have to say, Deb, about the Camels, or is there anything else you'd like to add for future customers?
I must say, I did notice their droppings. They were quite small and very hard and bouncy.
Bouncy, did you practice some basketball with them?
No, I just looked the other way.
Well, I suppose then that we could make a business selling them to kids as rubber balls if they're so bouncy.
That's a very good idea.
Yes. We'll just send someone out to collect and sweep, a sweeper, if you will, behind the camel trains. Also, once they get petrified, they can serve as marbles too.
Yes.
Just to get a little acrylic paint on there.
Yeah.
Yep, dry them in the sun, a little acrylic paint, and you've got marbles.
Yeah.
Now, I think we have a suggestion from the back about what to bring when you're planning to ride a camel. Ron.
Oh yes. There's two things to add to your trip list. One is my wife says we need a sports bra as part of the required equipment list.
Ladies, do you agree?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Yes,
not
Even
really.
for minor cups.
Yeah. Speaking of cups, for the gentlemen, a cup is recommended for the camel ride.
Well, thanks so much, Ron, for your expertise advice. I'm sure our amateur camel riders will take that into account next time they're thinking of mounting a hump. Now, I guess, or humping your mount, whichever way it goes. They are rather humpy steeds, aren't they? Now, I guess that's going to be it for our episode today, because we have covered everything that we did that was exciting in the last 24 hours. But we'll be back to you with some more later when we've got some new exciting adventures to tell here on the Southern bound Morocco Express trip. Bye! Thanks for joining us. Bye!